Peace and blessings to all. Hope everyone is doing wonderful today. Today I just want to discuss appreciation of our planet and everything that we have accomplished and everything that we're working on. How it's important to put God in everything and continue to do our best. And also how whatever I'm learning a lot about whatever type of energy you put out there into the atmosphere. It basically comes back to you whether we realize it or not. I noticed that there's times I put out nothing but positive energy, and there's a lot of negative stuff come back to me sometimes, but I always try to find out what's the lesson in every situation, in spite of whether I deserve it or not. Because for every situation, I always look at mistakes as my teacher. So whatever mistakes I make in life, in other words, I try to learn from it and move on. And I'm not perfect. None of us are. But what's most important is we do the best that we can each day and continue to be a light to others, and you reap what you sow. So it's important to sow good things, good deeds, so only that'll come back to you. Because you know how uncomfortable it is to just be negative and not knowing when that day could come. Because when you're negative, people don't realize other people don't want nothing to do with you, even though negative energy attract negative energy. But when you could raise your vibrations, raise your standards, and it's funny because it's even when it comes to stepping it up a notch on other levels, higher levels, raising your vibration spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally. This is it's a very important step, because it's not easy to do, and it's not easy to try to master. Things take time, and sometimes it takes failure in order for you to become successful. And I realize I failed so many times, and we all fall short, but what's important is, are we gonna stay down, or are we gonna get back up and give it another shot? Because in the end, that's what counts. Anybody could fall down 100 times, even 1,000 times. How many times are you gonna rise that same, and rise to the point where, you can no longer fall, because you fail so much that all you know how to do now is just to win. And appreciation is very important, and I find that is key. When you appreciate who you are, when you appreciate everything that you have accomplished, and it doesn't have to be physically, materialistic stuff. It could be mentally, emotionally, spiritually, because that's what counts. Because materialistic stuff, don't get me wrong, is very nice. It's very nice to have nice things, but to just focus on those things is not really too cool. Because I don't know if anybody noticed, but when you reach the end of your clock. I usually call it your clock. Like when your time run out or when it get close to running out, nobody knows when their time is gonna run out. It's just something that just happened. It's called life. You know what I mean? So that's why it's very important. Nobody else is talking about this. Like how important it is to, like to sow good seeds and to do good deeds. And it's not just about good deeds, but you gotta acknowledge the source of all things, and give him credit where credit is due, because that's the meaning of life. That's the breath we breathe. That's the blood that flows in our veins that keeps us existing, being the beings that we are, human beings. And we're not animals where we should live like the animals. You know what I mean? Like, for example, like people harm each other without even thinking about it. There's times I get angry, yes, but to just go and sin, it's like, it's a harder thing to do. Like I always think about steps and situations before I even move. And it's very important to evaluate your steps. Some people just move and then they'll cry over the consequences later, instead of just simply thinking of the situation, evaluating the situation, and seeing, is this situation worth it, like at the end. Because like I said, back to the materialistic stuff, like when it comes to the end of the clock, you realize that nothing else matters besides what you did with the time you had. And did you bless anyone? You know what I mean? I don't know how some people could just be like so selfish, which, that's just in their nature. Hopefully they change. All we could do is just pray for them. But as far as us, people that know better, we tend to do better. But I know, and with all this stuff that's going on in the world today, and it's just, everything is just programmed a certain way, and we gotta be strong to deal with certain things every day. Because even the strongest person breaks down. No one is that strong where it doesn't impact you. I mean, like with me, I tend to numb myself to certain things. So over the time, I learned from feeling so many pain and so many, just going through life, like it teaches you to be more self-caring. It's not really selfish, but you tend to put yourself first. Because in order for you to look out for somebody else, you gotta be okay. I cannot look out for somebody else if I'm not okay. And the Most High said it too. It's like you can't focus on what's in your your brother's eye, and you got something in your eye. You gotta first clear your eye, clear your path, before you're able to help somebody else. So it's very significant. And we realize, like, in the end, like, we could chase the bag all we want, yes. I'm not knocking it, but we gotta realize too, like, what's more important, and put things in order, in the right perspective. Because everything will fall in place as long as you put everything in the proper perspectives. And yeah, we realized like having nice things is really nice. There's nothing wrong with it. I like nice things. Who don't, you know? But how do we accomplish, how do we achieve these things? See, that's another question on its own. And reaping good and achieving good is good, by all means necessary. But doing doing stuff that we know is not right, we gotta do better with that, you know. Some of us can't help ourselves. It's still no excuse, you know, because when it comes to doing a certain thing and having like a chain reaction behind it, which is called consequences, and some of us will still go through it and we still won't, you know, we still won't do any better. But life is a lesson, you know what I mean? It's a journey where we supposed to get better. We supposed to, when I say get better, we supposed to learn from our mistakes and and give a testimony so other people won't have to make those mistakes. But not all of us have that in our nature to help others. And I see that, and I just accept it for the way it is. You got the good, the bad, and the ugly. So, you know, I accept it for whatever it is. But I'm still not gonna stop being who I am. Because that's who I am, you know, I can't stop being who I am to be something I'm not. It doesn't make sense. Neither do I, you know, pretend to be something I'm not. But all I could say is, you know, we gotta keep doing the best that we can. Never give up and always push forward, no matter how hard it gets. Because we're the ones that's gonna motivate ourselves in order to motivate the people around us, in order to motivate even people that don't know us. When I say us, meaning like us chosen ones, like we gotta keep being who God put us here to be. And only then will we find our purpose, and only then will we be able to recognize ourselves and appreciate ourselves better, to the point where you would pat yourself on the shoulder because you know it's not just about deeds, but you know your heart, you know your spirit, and you know how to raise your vibrations to a higher degree. And in the end, we realize that's what counts, you know. You want to be able to chip off the rough edges. You want to be able to become a better person. That's what life is all about. If I'm just going to keep living life and just becoming worse and worse and worse and worse, there's consequences that come with that action and that behavior. So, something we might want to take into consideration and really appreciate how far we came and what's the mission. Because until we realize what's the mission, what really matters in life, history will repeat itself. And that's the only way we could stop it and change it, is through us, like through each individual learning their self and appreciating yourself, loving yourself, and also not just loving yourself, but reaching a certain level where you could love others. Because one thing I realize in this sinful place is that without love, it's so easy for chaos to grow, and we could do nothing without love. Nothing, absolutely nothing. So, I'm not gonna get on here to preach, but that was just one thing I thought I might discuss with you guys one-on-one, because it's something that's coming from a very deep place, and appreciation of life, appreciation of the little, appreciation of all the love around all your loved ones, whether you get along with them or not. It's all love, whether it's friends, whether it's family, it's friends too. It could be a team. We gotta learn to move mature on the level, and not off the beat of the vibration. Because it's so easy for us, none of us are perfect, we're only humans. But it's so easy to get distracted. Even me, myself, fall short multiple times. But I'm not gonna let it get the best of me. Because I got a purpose. I am the purpose. And I gotta make a difference for myself in order for me to be able to help others. So hopefully this word was a blessing to you guys. Hopefully all is well as usual. I'm sorry I haven't uploaded any videos in a couple of days. I've just been taking this time out for just myself to just take care of certain things, like regular personal things, and getting back on track on a daily agenda, because I had a long break, and right now it's time to get this thing rolling again. So I'll try to drop more videos for you guys, and feel free to reach out to me too. Let me know what you want to see in a comment. And it's been super hard, I ain't gonna lie to you guys. It's been super hard for me to just go out and give you guys car contents and stuff, because it's just, I don't want to bore you guys with people changing brakes, people changing oil. You guys are used to that stuff. I said I was gonna do a car review, and I have not forgotten you guys. It's gonna be coming up Even if it's something as a simple car, I'm gonna give you guys what I said I was gonna give you guys. So yeah, just comment down below. Let me know what you want to see. I could give you guys pretty much anything just for once it's not out of the budget now. Because, you know, YouTube don't really pay you much. Just it's barely anything, you know. But I just do anything I do it to help you guys out. Because it's not just about money, you know what I mean? It's about just being family with you guys, and hopefully I could give a word or make some type of video that could be comforting. Not much people watch my videos because I guess it doesn't suit what they stream for, but hopefully most of my videos will get them at the right time. Even me myself, I'm learning, you know. I just throw a little spiritual food in between, but hopefully it's a blessing to you guys, and God bless you guys. I love you guys. Be sure to subscribe, share, like the video, comment down below. Let me know what you think, what your thoughts are, any testimonies, what you're going through. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.